Oh, my bad. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Seth the Lawn Surgeon in HD with the new camera, and you already know what time it is. Tipsy talk. Alright, so I gotta get used to this. If I keep looking to like the left of y'all or the right of y'all, it's because that's where my new screen is at. So I'm like looking at myself, but the lens is over here, but I'm looking over here. Anywho, if y'all haven't noticed, I don't know the quality of this. I got a new camera. Y'all probably can see the beads of sweat dripping down off my face and whatnot. I don't even know all the settings yet, so I don't know if this is the correct setting to make Tipsy talks, but guess what? Your boy doing it. Anywho, people was asking, shout out to Done Right. He said, man, Seth, you gotta go back to the OG Tipsy talks, and I agreed. I've been so busy. I'm trying to pump out content for y'all. I'm trying to put out at least 4 to 5 videos a week. I haven't really got time to sit down and talk, you know what I mean? I know that's what y'all like, you know what I mean? For those of you not familiar with Tipsy Talks, I just pretty much sit down and talk what's on my mind, what's been going on with me. What's been going on with me is craziness. Let me just start with this week. Starting Thursday, I was supposed to cut 4 yards that I hadn't got to last week. I had like 7 yards that I didn't get to last week because of rain. And y'all know I work full time, so I can't always get out to my yards. So I was supposed to cut 4 of those on Thursday and then the other 3 on Friday. So of course, I'm at work all day, life of a part-time landscaper or lawn care guy. And then right at 3:30, I get off at 4. Right at 3:30 it starts to rain. So that day is a wash, because I will go out. Customers will tell me, hey, it's supposed to rain on Saturday, you still coming out? And I'm like, if it's not physically raining, I'm coming out. And so don't go out Thursday. Friday, I get off work, I go cut till it's dark. I don't get home till like 8:30 or something. It's dark outside, pitch black. Saturday, which is today, I go out this morning to cut, and my plan is to go out to cut about 4 yards between like 7 or 8 to about 10 o'clock, because I have to go to my daughter's birthday party that's at 1. So my plan is to finish up between 10 and 11. And so right around 9:30, when I'm on the way to my 3rd yard, my brakes start acting crazy. I'm still not sure what's wrong with it, but I'm gonna put a link in the description, because somebody else has the exact same problem. They have a 04 Titan. I got a 2010 Titan, and I'm thinking there's something wrong with the brake pedal. I don't think it's the brakes per se, but basically, like whenever I hit the brakes, like if I'm sitting still and I hit the brakes, everything's fine. But if I hit the brakes while I'm slowing down, like if I'm moving, it like pulses like and then when I release the brakes, it makes like a spring sound, boing, and I'm like, whoa. The only thing, I don't know. I think the only reason why I made it home safely was because I had my trailer on it. It's funny because my trailer has trailer brakes. I don't know how effective my actual brakes on my truck were, but my trailer brakes were still in effect. So it's funny that it's ironic that usually the car brakes help the trailer brakes stop the trailer, But I think in this situation, my trailer brakes was helping my truck stop. So it was a good thing my trailer had brakes. So I came home, and so that's my life. The ironic thing about this, right, and I know y'all probably saw it in the title, and it took me forever to get to it, but hey, it's a Tipsy talk. I thought about selling. It's so crazy. This week, last weekend, I was out cutting, and I said, you know what? I saw somebody had a Astro van for sale, and I said, you know what? I can get some money from my Astro van, because basically my Astro van has a parasitic drain. For those who don't know, basically if I leave the battery connected, then it just drains the battery. I don't know what it is. It's a short or somewhere. So the only way I can keep the battery from draining is like every time I get out of it, I have to disconnect the positive terminal. And so that's what I did. I just actually went and started it just now. I connected the positive terminal, started it, because now I'm going to have to use the Astro van to get my jobs done, because I still got yards from last week that I haven't done, and then I got like a whole rack of yards from this weekend that I have to do. Today I had a birthday party, so I couldn't go cut. Tomorrow I got other events that I can't go to cut tomorrow, so it's like, and then on Wednesday I'm going out of town again. So between Monday and Tuesday I have to get all my yards done, and I agreed to do like a $350 hedging job. I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. Like, I can't say no. like when I got there, like I was kind of mad. I was at O'Reilly's getting a fuse for my truck, because shout out to Will. He came and pulled me out of some mud. I got stuck in some mud like Tuesday night. Will came in with Will's Lawn Service. Shout out to him. He came and pulled me out, and so once he pulled me out, my trailer brake lights was all messed up. Come to find out, my running lights weren't working. It was a fuse. So I was at O'Reilly getting the fuse for that, and this guy walks up and said, hey, you know, I need you to head some trim, some bushes for me. And I said, okay. You know, I was about to say no, I don't have any time, but I said, let me at least go look. I told him, I said, I can't do it today. I might could do it Monday or Tuesday. I get there, bro, it's like literally like a 30 foot long, 30 or 40 foot long bush with, and it's about 20 feet high. He want to get like 5 feet, take him down, like 3 feet off the sides. And then he got this other giant bush in the front. Then and I was like, bro, like I would be 60 just for that front bush, and it would be like 240 for this big old bush. And he was like, well, how much for the rest of the bush? It's a rental property. He live up in Maryland. I said, yeah, I'll do the rest of them for 40. It was 4 other regular size bushes. I said, I'll do it for 40. So it ended up being like 340 or something like that. And he was like, all right, get it done. And so now I'm like, I don't know why I set myself up like this, you know. So I asked my neighbor, asked him just now if he wanted to come out. I told him I'd give him $100 to come out and hedge that with me. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Ironically, I was about to put the whatchamacallit on the market, that Astro van, and the Titan messed up. So yeah, people want to know what's in the cup. You already know it's bourbon. I got a little Evan Williams, and then my father-in-law bought me some Tennessee honey. Jack Daniels, Tennessee honey. Yeah. So that's how you drink bourbon, people. A lot of people Only you gotta get some fine bourbon, like Woodford Reserve. That's what I was drinking at the Dealer Summit, the Gravely Dealer Summit, Woodford Reserve. They had that there, so I was getting that. So, but that's that smooth stuff you can just drink. But Evan Williams is that's the good mid-shelf bourbon that you can drink, and it's good. You know, and all I do is I just add some flavor to it. I either get Bird Dog or I get Tennessee Honey or something. I don't really get Tennessee Honey because it's expensive. Bird Dog is less than $20. It's about $18, and then the Evan Williams bottle that I get is about $15. A big one, I never really get the big one, but the big one's $26. I don't know, like I don't even know. People be like a fifth for this, a fifth for that. I don't know the measurements of liquor. I just grab it. The medium one. Anywho, that's my life. I'm sitting here talking to you guys when I should be out here cutting grass. I just got back from my daughter's birthday party, and we gotta clean up all the stuff out of our vehicles, and I should be cutting grass. I actually think I'm gonna come out here and sharpen my blades. I need to do that. My blades are like horrible, bro. Like I've been so busy. My blades are just horrible. I should be ashamed, but they still cut when you got that commercial equipment, baby. At 230 miles per hour, that's where I need to make that video. Residential versus commercial. So y'all don't know. Google 230 miles per hour. If y'all don't know what that means, let me know if y'all want me to make that video. You go Rock Dog. But this is a nice camera, bro. I've never had a nice camera. Yeah, I've never had a nice camera like this. Let me sit back and tell y'all the history of Cephalon surgeon cameras. Okay, so first of all, when I started off, I want to say like 2008, my wife bought me a Walmart special. It was a Fuji, but it wasn't a point and shoot. It was like a cheap DLSR, whatever this is called. I don't even know what this is called. DLSR, whatever you call it. It was a cheap one. You can put lenses on it, and she ended up buying me some lenses for it too. But it didn't have a good quality. It had a pretty decent quality. And if you go back to my beginner videos, that's what I was using. And so I wanted to upgrade my camera, and I wanted to get a camera that I could mount on like my push mower, because back then I was just using push mowers when I first started my YouTube. So I bought like a cheap camera. It was like $80 from Best Buy, and the Best Buy made a rack of money on me on cameras. But I bought a little cheap $80 camera. I forget what it was, and I got all the mounts and stuff. I'm like, oh man, Amazon got all the mounts and stuff. Then I put it on the mounted it on my lawnmower, and it just vibrated. And I'm like, what in the world is going on, bro? Like, how can these people get these smooth videos, and they're like, they got their stuff on motorcycles and lawnmowers and stuff? What's going on? So I researched it, come to find out it was this new thing called GoPro cameras. And I said, oh, so that's how people get these smooth videos, you know, on like machines and motors and stuff. Let me see how much it costs. $400? Shit. So I had to save up a little bit. That's when I got my little GoPro Hero 3. And so I love that. I made some good footage with that, and just combined with, sometimes I have 3 cameras. I have the little cheap $80 camera from because even though the $80 camera vibrated when you mounted it, it still was better quality than my other camera, my Walmart special camera. So eventually I was just going GoPro and the $80 camera. Then The $80 camera, I just outgrew it. You know, sometimes you just outgrow stuff. Need something to wet my whistle. I'm trying to get over a cold, as y'all can tell. But anyways, the $80 camera. I need some bug spray. Jesus, mosquitoes bite. Anyway, anywho, and mosquito done landed on my camera, really? But god dang it. Maybe lose my train of thought. Yeah, so GoPro Hero 3, $80 camera. That's what I was making majority of my videos for a minute. Probably 2015, maybe 16. I stepped up to the Canon G7X. I wanted something with better quality, videos, yet still it was small like a point and shoot, yet and still it had a flip up screen that I can look at myself in like this. So that, if y'all looking for that, I'm telling y'all, back when I got the G7X, they didn't have this camera I have now. I'm gonna get to this camera, and I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all should get this camera right here, because this is steal. The G7X, I clean between $500 and $600 for it, but 100% I was not disappointed in it. They have a version of it, Canon does, that's about $300. You get the same quality videos. The only thing is, it doesn't have the flip up screen. My thing is, I'll use my camera majority time for vlogging and YouTube and stuff. So I need to see myself, because, you know, I need that screen. So that's why I got the G7X. And I was not disappointed. I love the G7X. The only thing was, I kept dropping it. Kept dropping it. I bent it, scratched it up, scuffed it up, and none of it still worked. I used to have to manually open the shutter thing, but it still worked, until the point where I actually scratched the lens. And I think y'all gonna see this video before that video, but I actually scratched the lens on the front of the camera, which made me so mad, because I just went to this summit and I got such epic footage, and it's this smudge right in the middle of the screen, like the whole video. Like if I'm inside, like now, you wouldn't be able to see the smudge, but if I'm outside where the sun is glaring on the lens, you can see the smudge. It just looks like a smudge. It's so annoying to me. Y'all might not care about it, but when you try to make good footage and you get back and it got a smudge in the middle of it, oh god, oh no, smudging, this makes me mad. Anywho, yeah, so that's what happens to that. So I got back from the summit footage with the smudge in it. I knew the smudge was there, and I bought some sandpaper to try to fix it. I know what y'all thinking. Y'all like, what? Yes, I bought sandpaper, and I'm gonna tell y'all my logic in this, right? So my wife, we took my wife's car to get inspected, and it failed inspection because the headlights were foggy. You know, you build that little fog on there, and you gotta clean it off with a turtle wax kit or whatever. So I got my boy, he came out, he a professional detailer, and he cleaned the lenses, and I saw how he did. He basically roughed up the lens with some sandpaper, then he smoothed it out and polished it with some compound. And so I said, hey, I can do that, you know. I went out and got some very, very fine grade sandpaper, and I said, on my camera lens, and I just jacked it up even more. I smoothed out the scratch, but I jacked up, and now it's just foggy. And so I'm like, man, let me go ahead and pull the trigger on this camera, because Best Buy actually has having a deal because it's my birthday. Until the 30th, I could get 10% off of an order. So I said, let me go ahead and pull the trigger, get a new camera. So I got this bad boy, which was regular price $650. This is a new model. It's like a hybrid. I call it a hybrid because most DLSRs or whatever you call them are like starting at like $800 to $900, and that's for the cheaper ones. And some of those, the lens don't even flip. I mean, the screen don't even flip out. This one starts at $650. No, it actually starts at like $5 something. And then when you add a lens with it, it doesn't come with a lens at $5 something, but at $6 something, it'll come with a lens, and it'll you know, it'll be the whole setup. You'll be good to go. And so I end up getting 10% off. It dropped down from like $650 something down to $584, and I'm like, I need to get this. So I got it because I needed a camera for my daughter's birthday party today, and yeah. So that's what's been going on in my life, bro. I don't understand why y'all love these tipsy talks. We just talking about my boring life. It's just me out here working a full-time job, cutting grass, making videos of myself talking about it, and repeat. But hey, that's what's going on with me. So, like I said, I'm going out of town next week, putting my truck in the shop. Hopefully the Astrovan will hold out. You know, it's been, like I said, I got it running right now. I'm gonna have it running for about 30 minutes now, but hopefully that bad boy hold out. I can get some work done before I go. And yeah. That's what's been going on with your boy. So thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. Yes, sir.